He's just good, good, good. All right. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that, hey Joe, will you just make sure my mix of music is good? Thanks. All right, nice and tall. Take a big breath in and exhale. Deep breath and exhale. One more time, big breath up and exhale. Reach tall, lean it over to the side. Come up over the other way. And come center. Flip your palms, press them up to the ceiling and push back. That's it. And take your arms down. Roll those shoulders back. Get some mobility going up there and forward. Shake it all out. Let's just take that one knee and circle it around. Circle it around. Kind of getting our open, hip open. One more. And now reverse that circle. Take it out and in. One more. And the same thing the other way. Let's go flip it backwards. Perfect. One more. And shake it out. Nice. Big breath. And exhale. Let's walk it out wide. Turn our toes out, hips out. Take those knees and send them out to the side. You don't want them banking in at all. You want them wide out to the side and squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Slide it down, squeeze it up. Slide it down, squeeze it up. Now slide it halfway down. And then just send those hips side to side. And come center, roll your shoulders back, sink a little lower, bring that right heel up and down, and then the left one. Right and left, right and left. Now both heels up and hold. That's it. Keeping your heels up, squeeze up. Hold at the top, on your toes, on your toes, on your toes. And then drop down to your heels. Toe heel it in. And shake it out. Come on up to the top of your mat. Let's take a deep breath in. Swan dive forward fold halfway. Just halfway into our fold. Waking those hamstrings up. Take your hips, send them backwards, bend your knees, send those hips back. Swoop your arms low, take a deep breath in. Exhale again, halfway. Maybe drop your chest a couple more inches. They're waking up. Send your hips back, bend your knees, swoop down, inhale up. And then exhale all the way down. All right, bend those knees. Let's get moving into that forward fold. It's hard, that first one of the day, right? Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. And straighten them up. Let's bend our knees as much as you have to get your whole hand on the floor. So you want to drop your hand to the floor. Stay here, take a couple breaths in forward fold. I'm going to get our comments away so you can see me down here. And walk your feet back. We're in our down dog now. Let's go forward. Let's shift forward and get in full plank. So here's a nice way to figure out how far apart your hands and feet should be in down dog. So you're in full plank, shoulders over wrists, heels are way back there. And then just lift your hips up and send them back. That's a good spot for your down dog. Pedaling your feet one at a time. Press, press, press. That's it. Send both heels back toward the floor. Maybe your hips side to side. Just moving in all directions, getting our body ready to really work. And send those hips back. Shift forward, full plank. Hold. Pull your chest away from the floor. And then lift your hips and press back again. Let's take a big step in with each foot. Walk your hands back. Bend your knees and slowly round up. Shoulders come back. All right, I want you to take your right foot forward. So we're not really in a lunge, but sort of like a half lunge, bending that front leg. We're not coming way back in our lunge, just a shallow lunge. Inhaling here. And swan diving over that front leg. Let's straighten that front leg out, keeping both legs straight, if you can. If you can't, no big deal. If you've got a block, maybe that helps too. The good thing about a yoga block is what it does is it brings the floor closer to you. So you can use that here to bring the floor closer to you. And then bend that front knee, walk your hands forward, lift your back leg up off the floor and straighten your front leg. So both legs are straight. I want your hips squared to the floor. So don't open them up, square them to the floor. Toes are pointed to the floor. Now bend both knees, maybe tap your ankles together and then extend it back out. Bend both knees, tap those ankles and extend it. Bend both knees and extend. 2 more. Reach it back there. And 1 more. That's it. Send it open. And drop your foot back down. Bend your knees, round it up. Shoulders come back. And now this time the right leg is back behind, left leg is in front. Maybe a little lunge here, right? Not wide, deep breath. Swan dive over that front leg. Straighten your front leg out, melting your chest towards your knee. Remember, here's a place where you could plop your block up to keep that floor a little closer to you. And then walk your hands forward. Lift your back leg, straighten out both legs. So hips are square to the floor, toes pointed down to the floor. Bend both knees, tap your ankles together, and then straighten them back out. And again, straighten it out. Straighten. 2. And out. 1 more time. Hold it out there. And drop that foot down. Grab opposite elbows. Just let your upper body hang heavy. And then plop those hands back to the floor. Walk back into down dog. Come up onto your toes. Drop your knees wide, bring your big toes together and sit back in child's pose. Crawling your fingers forward. Let's walk our hands to the right, push our hips to the left. And then walk your hands to the left, pushing your hips to the right. And come center. Send your hips forward, walk your knees in. Bring your hands back. We're in a tabletop position here. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Drop your chest, lift your head and tailbone, deep breath. And then exhale, round. And bring it down halfway. Nice. Side to side with your hips. Good job. Let's flex our right foot and extend it back there. Hold it here. Bring your knee in. Press it out. Bring it in and press. One more time. Bring your knee in. Press it out. Point your toes and tiny circles. Reverse that circle. Hold it here and bring it down. Nice job. Same thing with the left. Flex it, extend it back and hold. Let's bring your knee in and press. Knee and press. One more time, knee in. Press it out there, point your toes. And tiny circles, well, basketball size circles. And reverse. Hold it and bring it back. Send those hips side to side. Round your back. And release. All right, we're gonna do a set of push-ups, but we're gonna do those push-ups from this tabletop position, right? Keeping on our knees, keeping our knees right below our hips. Remember, always with push-ups, elbows at 45 degrees, they're right here. Don't tuck them in too much, or bring them up here, right down here. Nice safe spot for your shoulder. What I want you to do is take your feet up off the floor, so we're balancing on our knees. We're going to bend our elbows, dip our forehead toward the floor, and then press. Again, take it down and press. All right, so our body is squared to the floor, right? Shoulders are squared to the floor, hips are squared to the floor. We're going to move around a little bit, but I want you to keep your body squared to the floor. Press it up and hold here. Take your right leg, extend it back. Take your left foot to your right knee. We're going to do push-ups again, and I don't want you leaning off into the side. I want you to square those shoulders to the floor. Take it down and up. Two more. One more. And then drop your knee. Extend the other leg. So right toes now to your left knee, squaring your shoulders, and push up. One more. And come up. Drop both your knees. We're going to go back to that first push-up style. Take it down and up. Four more. One more. And sit your hips back. Curl your fingers forward. Whew. Fingertips into the mat, lift your palms up, push those fingertips down, press your armpits down, press them down into the floor.
Past months, of course, playing a lot of piano
and come on up.
With the world.
That's it. Tuck one knee and have a seat. It's a little special bonus treat because we get to hear Uncle Paige talk as well. Who knew? All right. So, let's flip those feet out in front.
Recently hit her 100th, and she asked if I would do something special for it. So I decided to learn her favorite song.
He's talking about us.
This
Tuck down and roll.
beautiful piece that was featured in the movie once, composed
And take it down. All right. Nice job. We're on the floor right here. Let's just prepare our hips just a little bit. Taking your hips, tuck them under, right? Pulling your tailbone up off the floor only, mashing your lower back into the floor, and then bringing it back to a neutral spine. Tuck, and take it down. One more time. Tuck, squeeze, and take it back to a neutral spine. So remember, neutral spine means whatever is neutral for you. Most of the time, there's a little bit of a gap there between your lower back and the floor. Not too much. Hips are about centered, right? Or I should say, not tucked. You don't want that posterior or anterior tilt, right? Nice neutral hips. Fingertips behind your ears. We're gonna lift up. Lift your right knee up and rotate your left shoulder. And then come back. And then the left side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time each side. And come down. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Bring your knees in. We're going to do a double leg stretch, but we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to keep everything narrow. So we're going to open and then hug. Bring your head and shoulders up, open, and hug. Open, and hug. One more time. Release it to the floor, look right and look left. Let's bring your feet up. Right, point those toes up to the ceiling. Hands are right at your side. Let's take one leg down and lift it. And then the other and lift it. One leg and then the other. Now lift those arms up and reach. Head and shoulders up. That's it. And hug it in, head and shoulders back down, look right and look left. And we're going to repeat those things again. Fingertips back behind your ears. Come up and twist and down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Which was also new to me, and I think it's just beautiful. I wish we could hear it more. You'll see information about the composer, and I encourage you to head to YouTube or wherever you find it.
4,
And check out some of his other compositions. This is
3,
that he calls cameos. This is the cameo, the third.
2, and 1. Nice job. Reach those arms up. Bring your knees in. Open and hug. Open and hug. your head and shoulders. Open and hug. Inhale, exhale. One more. And nice. Release it down. Hands to your side, legs straight up. We're gonna go one at a time. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Maybe those arms, right? Reach them. Maybe head and shoulders. That's it. Strong through your core, keeping everything squared to the ceiling. We don't want to let that one leg drop down and let our body fall over, right? One more each side. Down and down and hug. Feet to the floor. Nice job. Let's move into some bridge poses. So with that bridge, we're going to prepare. We did a little bit before. Tuck your tailbone up. Keep peeling it up. One vertebrae at a time, up to the top. And then come on back down. Again, tuck one vertebrae at a time. Peels up off the mat. And then we place them down one vertebrae at a time. All the way down to the tailbone. Tuck it up. This time we're going to hold it up. Holding it up here, nice and tall. Taking your right leg. Scoop it out and up. Take it down. Scoop it out like you're scooping sand. Trying to keep those hips even and high. Nice and strong. One more. Hold it up. All right, option. Come up on those bottom toes, right? Those toes here, heel lifts, and then lower and lift. Lower and lift. Hold it up. And lower all the way down. Hug both knees in. Straighten them up. Pull them in. And bring them right back down to the floor. Tuck your tailbone. Lift all the way up. Hold it up here. Now keep your hips high. As we're moving, they want to sway. Don't let them. Keep them up, parallel to the ceiling. Left leg now. Scoop that sand up and take it down.
Just a couple more.
Scoop and take it
Next
down.
one,
That's it.
Claire de Lune by Debussy. I think one of the most beloved piano pieces out
That's
there.
it.
I've certainly played it at my fair share of friends' weddings and more somber occasions. I know it's one of Miss Smith's favorites.
Hold it up.
Sings there to
Option is to come up on those toes, right? Lift your heel, lower and lift. Now this time hold it up. And lower it back down. Hug both knees in. Straighten them up and pull them in. Excellent. So in bridge pose, you know, we're working lower body. But when we move around in bridge pose, we're working our core because our body is trying to stabilize through that motion. So it's a twofer right there. All right, bring your feet together. Take your knees apart. So feet are touching, knees are apart. Lift back up into bridge and lower almost all the way down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Hold it up. Bring your knees together, lower it down. Walk your feet apart. Bring those knees together. So we're opposite way this time, right? Lift. The range of motion is smaller. Lift. Hold this one up. Whew. Knees come apart, lower it down. Hug it in and just rock side to side. Stay here, rocking side to side. That's it. And drop those feet. Walk your elbows back. All right, so we're up on our elbows. When you are up on your elbows here in Pilates, your shoulders aren't forward, your chest isn't tucked back, right? You're pulling those shoulders open. I'm going to take this off because I feel like it's really dark and hard to see. All right. So instead of being here, we're open, right? Chest is open. Hips are on the floor. Lower back's not. Open. Here. Let's take those feet out. Heels are together, knees are together. We're going to roll to one side and pull your knees in. Extend out, center. Roll to the other side and pull in. Shoulders are still square to the ceiling. Those hips are rolling. Tall, hold it out and in, out and in. Let's go one more time to each side. Hold it out right here and push it all the way up. Drop your heels, reach forward and stretch. Come on back. Roll it back, hands on your knees, open everything up. Let's open back up, lower back only, and then come back up. Bend those knees. Open up and bend your knees. Lower back and up. Lower back and up. You got it. Open and close. Open and close. Two more. Open and close. One more. Open and close. Nice job. Drop your heels. Reach forward. Come on up. Tuck and roll it all the way back down. Bring your legs up. Third exercise on this circuit is scissors, right? We're going to scissor the legs, not one at a time like we did before, but I want you to come up and tap your fingers behind that top leg. Crunch up, right here, right here, right here, right here, right? Keep on going, keep on going, Keep on going. Keep on going. We're losing our music. I gotta ask him. He's gotta give us an hour of this, doesn't he? Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Whew. Some other piano. Not as good. Not as good. And release it. Hug it in. Rock side to side. Whew. All right, let's do those again. Roll it on up, slide your elbows back. Take your shoulders, push them back. Extend those legs out long. Bring your knees to one side and long and low. The other side, long and low. That's it. One more time, each side. Extend it out there, maybe some scissors. How about some scissors? 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, drop your heels, reach forward. Come up. Lower back down, V-sits. So head and shoulders come up, open that up, right? We're gonna come, actually we're starting from the top, right? Starting from the top, right here. Bend those knees and reach. Now we open it up and come back. So when you come back down, lower back, maybe halfway on your back and up. Option here, keeping your heels down. Ooh, I don't even know if that's easier, right? Or just opening your legs. Two more. One more. And drop your heels, reach forward, stretch. I'm gonna turn this down a little. This is a little louder than Paige. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And bring it all the way down to the floor. Now lift your head and shoulders up, scissor those legs and tap behind. Touch. Here's where if you had a lighter weight, you could switch it between your hands, or a Pilates ball, one of those small ones, right? Four, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in, head and shoulders back. Look to the right and to the left. You know what? We're going to do all 3 of those exercises one more time. Roll them up. Slide your elbows back. Take your shoulders. Open them, open them, open them. Extend those legs long, but just above the floor. Pull in and open. Pull in and open. One more. Hold it out and then crisscross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels, walk it up and reach forward, stretch. Whew. Come on up. V-sits. Roll your shoulders back, chest is open. Open and close. Four more. 2 more. 1 more. Drop your heels, reach. Come on up, slowly, controlled. Whew. Bring your legs up. Scissor those legs and reach, reach. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Hug it in, head and shoulders down, look right. Oh man, you're so good. And left. Whew. Take one hand on each knee, big hip circles. And reverse. And center up. Whew. All right, I want to roll all the way over. Hands at your side, backs of your hands are on the floor. Chin's on the floor, tops of your feet are on the floor, and the tops of your feet are gonna stay on the floor. We're not lifting the lower body, we're just lifting the upper body. I want you to lift and maybe try to touch your thumbs and then come down. Lift and thumbs and down. Lift, that's it. Lift. Three more. 2. Last one, come up. Try to touch those thumbs. You may not, but reach them towards each other. And release it down. Turn your head to one side, cheek is on the mat. That's it. Bring those hands up. Tuck your toes under, right? We're gonna press all the way up into plank. Press up. Now we're in full plank. Holding here, nice and strong. Tap your toes wide. One more. Drop your knees, sit your hips back. Crawl your fingers forward. And come up. And tuck one knee under, looking towards me. We're gonna go onto our side, up onto your elbow, right? Elbows nice and high. Instead of hanging in that hammock though, right? We're gonna come up out of it. So pulling your rib cage as far from the floor as you can, nice and tall. Take your top leg, grab your ankle and pull it in. Foot's on the floor, keep your hand there, extend that bottom leg. I'm gonna scooch up just so you can see my bottom leg, right? So got that arm in here. I'm gonna flex it and move it forward, point it and move it back. Flex, it's off the floor, and point. Flex, point, flex. Do you feel like you're at a wedding? Point, flex, and point. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Drop that leg, extend the other leg. So we're still on our elbow, right? I want us to come up into a side plank. Hands on your hip. Now your option here is to bend that bottom knee and come into a side plank on your knee. Either one. This one's a lot harder. So you choose. I want you to take that top leg, tap it front, and rainbow up and tap it back. front and back. Front and back. On your knee or your foot. Two more. One more. Hold side plank and lower your hip. Bend your knees, come up. Take that arm that was on the floor back behind you and then up and over. And drop it down, the other one goes up. And come down. Kick your feet out front and to the other side. So we'll do that same series on the other side. All right, come on down to your elbow, right? Take your ribs, pull them as far away as you can. Straighten out that bottom leg, take your top foot, grab your ankle, pull your foot in. If it doesn't come in that far, that's fine. Wherever it comes. Flex that bottom foot and lift it just off the floor. Flex it forward, point it backwards. Flex it forward, point it backwards. Flex and point. Flex and point. You got it. Three more. Point it back. Two more. And one. Whew, hold it there. Good job, lower it down. Extend that top leg. Now we're gonna pop up into our side plank. Bottom knee can come up on that or extend it and come here, right? You choose. Don't hang in that hammock though, come up. Top leg taps front and back. Two more. Hold side plank. And lower your hips, bend your knees. Come up. Take that elbow that you were on back behind you and up and over. Drop down and reach. And come up. Nice job. Whew. All right. Back down onto our back. I'll get it. I'll get it. Onto your elbows. All right. We're not here, are we? Open. Lower back is off the floor. Chest is open. Shoulders are back. 45 degrees with those legs. We're taking one toward the floor and then lifting. And then the other and lifting. Hold it up. And bring both knees in. Roll all the way down onto the floor. Let's bring those knees up. Arms reach over your head. Scooch down so don't hit the bench. I want you to extend one leg long. Crunch up and that giant bicycle and hold the other one. Open. Crunch up, giant bicycle and hold. And open. Crunch up, giant bicycle. And open. That's it. One more. And then wrap it around, hug it in, rock side to side. So good. Let's do those two again. Drop your feet. Walk it back up onto your elbows. Remember, shoulders are back, chest is open. Extend those legs out at 45. Heels are together, toes are slightly apart. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Whew! 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in, roll back. Rock side to side. Ah, so good. All right, remember that slow bicycle? Arms up over your head. Extend one leg out. Crunch up, big switch. And open. Crunch and switch. Crunch and switch. Crunch and switch. And switch. So good. Two more. And take it back, hug it in, rock side to side. Amazing job. Whew. Extend one leg, roll it over, all the way over. Hands are on the floor right by your shoulders. Do not push into the floor. Actually, let's hover them up about an inch. Lift your upper body. Hold here. Roll your shoulders back. Now drop your hands and give it a little bit of a push. Take your chin up and out. Only as far as it doesn't stress your lower back. And roll it down. Dig those knees in, push it up, and come into your all fours tabletop. Drop your chest, lift your head and tailbone. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, hold it up, tuck your toes, lift your hips, press back. Walk your feet in, bend your knees and roll up. Shoulders come back, head comes up. Take a deep breath here. Exhale your left arm down. Take your right arm out to the side. Lift that left leg out to the side. So we've got that long diagonal line from toe to pinky. Now it helps if you don't watch me, look at the floor. Knee comes toward your elbow, elbow comes toward your knee, and open. You don't have to touch, you don't touch. Just come crunch together towards each other. Last one, hold those elbows and knees towards each other. Both hands on your hip. Straighten up. And lower that leg, shake it out. Whew. Big breath. This time your right arm comes down. Open that left. Take the leg out to the side. Lift it and hold. Elbow toward your knee and open. Toward your knee and open. Nice. This time hold it towards each other. Hold right here. Both hands on your hips, straighten it up. And lower down. Shake it out, big breath. Exhale. Deep breath in. Lace your hands. Exhale back behind your head. Flip your palms up. And then just circle. Reverse. And push. Press down. One more big breath up and in. And exhale. Woo! Awesome job. So good. Glad you joined me today. Keep me posted on how the new schedule is working for you. But don't forget that you can do these anytime. So if you pop back in later on this week and you feel like doing Pilates again, just go back to this or any of the other ones that are banked in here. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on Friday.